Good afternoon, everybody. It truly is a great day here in the city of Columbia. Anytime we can get together and we can highlight the work that's being done by community partners in partnership, it's always a great day in the city of Columbia. My name is Dr. Trevon Fordham. I'm the director for the City of Columbia's Office of Neighborhood Safety and Engagement. And today we're here to highlight a very worthy cause, but to also recognize an organization that's been doing some amazing work, working with families and also young people, but partnering with school districts. So I will not get too much into that piece of it, as we have some other speakers that will come and share remarks with you, and they'll provide the details. But as you continue to hear more about On the Right Foot, the clothing drive through EMS Closet, please, please, please think about the ways in which you can help, but also share this message, share this story, and tell others about how they can help. As we go through, we'll have remarks from our Honorable Mayor, Mayor Daniel Rickman. We'll have remarks from Ms. Tommy Wingate at EMS Closet and other staff at EMS Closets. And also we will hear from Ms. Consuela, did I say that correctly? That's right. Okay, Consuela Gisrael, who's a parent and family engagement specialist for Richland School District, and also Ms. Ashley Cobb, who's the coordinator of social work for Richland School District. So now we will hear remarks from our mayor, Mayor Daniel Rickman.
Good afternoon, everyone. You know, it's an incredible day in the city, and as Trevon, our Dr. Forum said, you know, it's exciting to actually highlight the great things that are going on, because there's so many great things and organizations that are out in our community doing things. But EMS Closet started in 2019. 3 generations of educators to provide clothing to children in poverty in Richland 1 and 2. And the numbers have gone up, folks. I mean, I'm looking at numbers right now from 23 and 24 that total between the 2 districts almost 25,000 kids who are in need in our community. And to me, having groups come together to address those needs is what makes Columbia so special. And so our goal is going to be, how do we reduce this? And this conversation came up because I got involved with the JAG program. Wave your hand out there, Ms. Latoya. She does an incredible job as a JAG leader at Columbia High School, at Columbia High. And, you know, the JAG program, coming right out of COVID, Governor McMaster made a challenge. The first 25 schools that sign up for a JAG program, he would commit state funding to pay for 75% of it. Well, unbeknown to Dr. Witherspoon, and Dr. Moore wasn't here at the time, but Dr. Witherspoon, I signed up all his schools without asking him. He already had a program at C.A. Johnson, and the program is a 92% success rate. It truly is making a difference in our community. And so we wanted to sign up our schools, and we committed to help pay for part of it as the City of Columbia, because this what we saw as a great pathway, because we're talking about potentially affecting 500, 600 kids a year that we could be helping them get successfully through high school, get into their freshman year, and have a chance, either freshman year or a career, to have a chance to get out there and have a different path than the path they were set on. But they still need items. And so from this conversation came, well, why don't we get together? So we got with Dr. Forum, got with Dr., excuse me, I just elevated you, Peyton. Peyton Lang, who does all our policy for the mayor's office. Let's get together and let's do something. So we're going to kick off a drive on the 29th, starting to really collect over the summer and provide the items that are needed, everything from clothing and shoes to personal care items, everything from backpacks to books to stuffed animals, laundry detergent, deodorant, things you don't think about, basic needs that sometimes are a challenge for families, that we can do one little thing to make their life better. And this project, On the Right Foot, is focused on back-to-school clothing, supporting over 400 students. That is our goal. And we want to work together to make sure that we hit not 400, I hope we hit more. I hope there's so much being given back because I think we all can. We just got to give people the venue to do it. We've got to show them that there is an opportunity and a pathway to actually touch these young folks and make a difference through this. And I want to thank you for your JAG program, your investment. I want to thank our school districts, but I really want to thank EMS Closet. Because at the end of the day, if volunteers aren't there, they're not grasping in the community, they're not drawing it in, this wouldn't be possible. And this, again, is what makes Columbia, South Carolina, the greatest city in South Carolina. And I love it, and I'm proud of it. And thank you from the bottom of my heart and the 144,237 people that live here. Thank you for what you're doing.
I'm Tommy Wingate, and I am the founder of this. These are all my volunteers. Y'all come up here. This would not be possible without them. Come on, boys, girls. We are an entirely volunteer-driven nonprofit, and this started in 2019. I taught actually in Richland 1 and 2. And I want to welcome Dr. Witherspoon and Dr. Moore. Thank you so much for coming. And Mayor Rickman, of course. According to the South Carolina Department of Education's 135-day count, we have over 33,000 living in poverty in Richland 1 and 2. We focus on Richland 1 and 2 because I feel like we need to take care of the children, and I call it our backyard. If I can take care of these kids that live right here, we will be doing a good job. Federal assistance covers housing, for food and energy, but there's nothing left for food. There's nothing that helps these families, with clothing, nothing that helps them with clothing. So that's what we try to do. We want to close that gap and have these children start school on the right foot from day one, because clothing insecurity is one of the top 10 reasons why students do not go to school. And all my social workers that are here, thank you so much for coming. They can tell you that that's what happens. We have the privilege of going to our closet and saying, I think I'll wear this today, and I'll wear this tomorrow. These children don't have that luxury. So On the Right Foot wants to provide clothing for these kids to have something new to wear every day the first week of school, so that they don't have to go home and wash their clothes, let it dry, and wear the same thing to school tomorrow. So that is our goal. This past academic year, you have a sheet that I gave out. We provided over $170,000 worth of clothing to the children in kindergarten through high school. We provided over 900 bags that look like this. We call them gift bags, and we pack their clothes in there. And you probably think all of that won't go in there, but guess what? These ladies and these students can do it, and that's what they do. In each gift, the social workers fill out what's called a referral form. So they sit down with the student or the family, and they talk about what the kids need. Do they need short sleeve shirts? Do they need shorts? Do they need blue jeans? Do they need shoes? Do they need socks? Every referral gets new underwear, new socks, and most of the time new shoes. Because you all know that everybody looks at your shoes in high school and middle school when you walk in. What do they have on? So we try to give those kids the satisfaction and the good feeling of going to school and being able to fit in and to get along with their kids, with the other kids in their class. This year we did two special things. We did a PJ drive. At Christmas, we provided 750 pair of Christmas pajamas to the kids in elementary school and some in middle school to wear for Polar Express Day so that they could go to school just like everybody else. And they also got a new animal, a stuffed animal to carry with them. We did a clothing closet of uniforms for one of the elementary schools in District One. That was mainly for the kids who moved in or the kids who couldn't afford to buy the uniforms. So between those two things, we provided, I can't remember the number right now. Let's see, it's right here. 1,075 items just with those two projects alone, the pajamas and the uniforms. What we've done in the past is only the beginning. We have a lot to do. We have a long way to go to try to get these children to want to go to school and to feel good about going to school, because that is one of the top 10 reasons why they don't go to school is clothing insecurity. Last year, we provided 300 students. This year, we want to do 400. And like Mayor Rickman said, 400 is not our limit. We would like to provide as many as we can. We work with community partners. Homeless No More is here. Family Promise was running late because they had a meeting, but we partner with those two nonprofits. And, I know. One thing is we don't get to see the children that we pack for. That is what we would really like to do. We just know their first names, and that's it, and what school they go to. But I do have to tell just a few stories. We work with the JAG program, and we work with Hayward Career Center. And we have those students come and volunteer that are in the Victory program. So they come and work with us. We have a student from the Victory program who worked with us who won a competition. He's getting ready to go to Atlanta to compete in a national competition, and he didn't have the proper clothing. So we got to see Alex at his little program on Friday, and he had on his brand new black pants, his belt. I don't think he'd ever worn a pair of pants that had a belt, his long sleeve white shirt, and we provided his suitcase, his toiletries, and everything that he needed for his trip. So that was a reward. The JAG program, LaTanya and I talk all the time. I went with them to visit the mayor's office for the Columbia Day. That was wonderful. And to see those kids, they were so proud of having on a tie and having on a white shirt and khaki pants. And it was just so rewarding to see what we have done as a community to help these students. I hope that you will go out and talk with your friends, maybe, your church groups, your neighborhoods, and get them to find out about this project that we're doing. There will be drop boxes. It has on your little sheet where they are. Family Promise is gonna have a drop box. I just found out that the Sheriff's Department's gonna have one. And there's another list. City Hall's gonna have one. So if you could share that with all of your friends, that would be great. Because our goal is to envision a world where children can have access to the resources they need so they can work and reach their full potential. On the right foot, we hope, will ensure that these students can start the year with dignity, confidence, and the tools that they need to succeed. We appreciate your donations, your financial support, and your prayers. So thank you all for attending today. And with your help, I know we can make it. Thank you.
Greetings, everyone. Again, I am Consuela Yishrael, Parent and Family Engagement Specialist with Richland County School District One. Thank you, EMS Closet, for inviting me out today. I have worked with EMS Closet for 2 school years and a summer of 2024. EMS Closet is a lifeline to our families who have experienced life challenges. EMS Closet has provided families with the following: seasonal clothing, new back-to-school clothing, holiday pajamas, partnered with Richland County Sheriff Department. Once a referral is done on the EMS Closet website, turnaround time is usually up to 72 hours. Depending on the needs, referrals can sometimes be picked up as soon as the same day. Richland One staff will then go and pick the items up and deliver them to the families we serve. Richland One families and students have all shown true appreciation via many thank you cards. Richland One parent and family engagement specialists look forward to continuing to work with EMS Closet, serving Richland One families and students as a connecting link support system, many times behind the scenes. Team EMS Closet, keep up the great work. Thank you all, and I hope you have a great day.
Good afternoon. My name is Abby Cobb, and I'm the Coordinator of Social Work Services in Richland School District 2. It is a pleasure to be here. Thank my superintendent and Richland One superintendent and mayor, and of course, Tommy. The reason why we are all here today is because of your passion and your love, and I know I can speak for all school social workers in Richland County that we are so thankful for you. Our children come to us in all different ways, in all different types of needs, and as a school, we are required to continue to educate them regardless of what those needs are. As a school, we know it takes a village to help meet the needs of our students. We simply cannot do that work without partners. And EMS Closets has made this partnership and this ability to access clothing. It's such a streamlined process for us, and it's really helped us. If anybody has ever attempted to manage a clothing closet, I want to assure you it is work. It takes a lot of time. I know all the volunteers can completely vouch for this. It takes so much time. It takes so many hands to sort through all the wonderful donations that people give us and to create some order with it. And so schools simply do not have that capacity to do that work by ourselves. We rely upon our community partners to make sure that happens. And we are so thankful. Richland School District 2, we really believe that helping to meet those needs is essential to our student success. But again, we have to rely upon our community partners to do that. Clothing is one of those items that I was thinking about this, trying to plan my outfit for today, right? Like that was an important moment for me. And that's things that our students face every day. And starting that first week of school is exciting, but also can be very anxiety-provoking. And helping our students to be equipped with a fresh outfit every day of that week is going to help alleviate some of that anxiety, help alleviate some of that nerves, and really increase their excitement to get back to see their friends, meet their new teachers, and to start this year on the right foot. So we want to really encourage all of our community to come forward and help us to continue to meet these needs. And again, thank you, EMS Closets, for continuing to support our students.
So before we close out, I would just like for us to take another opportunity to thank all of the volunteers, all of the staff at EMS Closet. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. It truly is amazing anytime, again, we get to work with community partners in the name of folks who are doing the right things, in the name of folks who are doing the things when it comes to our young people to help them have better and brighter futures. So again, thank y'all. It's been a pleasure, and we will have continued partnerships as we continue to work together. So just to summarize, as we talk about the actual kickoff for On the Right Foot, again, these items are for those that are in need. If you do not have, we do have flyers that goes through each of the flyers, as well as the drop-off locations, so you can follow with those. The City of Columbia's Public Relations and Media Marketing Team, let me say that down again. The City of Columbia's Public Relations, Media and Marketing Team. I'm from Charleston, so I talk fast sometimes. They'll also have these posted in a press release as well and on our website as well. So if you ever need to go back and say, hey, where were those locations? We'll also have it posted on our website also. So you can always go back between now and the new school year and look at where those locations are at. And these are for brand new items, okay? With the EMS Closet, the importance of the work that they do, it's brand new items, all right?